Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the war of my First Nations people. An absolute pleasure to have you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies here with us today. What I'm going to do first up, something a little bit different. I have managed to cobble together a list of names of who might be in charge in the Russian Kremlin at the moment. The reason I'm doing this is because every time I read on Putin, I either get that he has already passed or he is so incapacitated that his vibrational energy is so low that pendulum is not picking him up at all, and neither are the cards. So I'm just going to go through these names. Hopefully a short video, going to use Pendulum, just ask about these names, and if Pendulum likes any of them in particular, I might read a little bit further on that. Now, I do feel that it is more than one, but we'll have a look and see what Pendulum says. So let us get started. Entertainment purposes only, and I am merely the messenger. So please, no attacking, no shooting the messenger today, if you can help it, and we'll just have a quick look as to who Pendulum suggests. Come on down. Righty-ho. So here's my list. Make them a little bit shorter. Okay. Okay, guys, are you here with me today? Are you here with me? Can I ask questions? This is just going to be a little bit of a different video. Just want to ask some names and a yes or no answer. So I'm wanting to know who is... I got a yes then, as in yes, they're ready. Yes, I can do that. Okay, lots of nice circles saying the energy is here with us right now. Okay, I'm going to ask some names to find out, if possible, who is actually in charge in the Russian Kremlin at this stage. So, can you tell me, please, is it Sergei Lavrov? Lavrov? Sergei Lavrov? No. Now, I do apologise, I'm going to be butchering these names, I'm sure, but I'm looking at the spelling of them so that the boys know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, have we got Sergei Sobyanin? Sergei Sobyanin, is he in charge in the Kremlin at this stage? Sergei Sobyanin, is he in charge? Getting a no. It may be none of them. These are just a list of names I've cobbled together. Okay, are we looking in charge in the Kremlin, Russian Kremlin at this stage? Mikhail Mishustin. Mikhail Mishustin. Mishustin? Mikhail. Oh, well, I'm getting a yes with Mikhail Mishustin. I'm sure I've butchered that completely, but I am getting a yes for Mikhail. Can you tell me, please, Dmitry Patrushev? Dmitry Patrushev? Dmitry, now I don't know, I have done no research on any of these people, so if you have anything to comment, if you can't comment publicly, feel free to send me an email. Dmitry Patrushev? Dmitry Patrushev is a no. Alexei Dyamin, Alexei Dyamin, is he in charge in the Kremlin at the moment? Is he calling the shots? Is he calling the shots in the Kremlin at the moment? Getting a no for him. Dmitry Medvedev, which always makes me feel like the tennis player, but Dmitry Medvedev. Dmitry Medvedev, is he in any way in charge in the Kremlin at this stage? Is he in any way in charge in the Kremlin at this stage? Dmitry Medvedev. Dmitry Medvedev. Getting yes for him as well. So we've got Mikhail and Dmitry in cohorts. And the last one is Nikolai Patrushev. Nikolai Patrushev. Is he in any way in charge in the Kremlin at this stage? And I'm getting a sort of with Nikolai. So he's not in charge, but he's some way involved. Okay. So what I've got here is Dmitry and Mikhail. So what I might do, I'm just going to pull some cards on each of them using my runic tarot, which I tend to... it's my favourite deck. I love this deck. But it's also I use a lot for that part of the world as well. So tell me, I'm just going to ask Dmitry Medvedev and Mikhail or Kin. I'm not sure, I can't read my own writing, I should have been a doctor. Okay, let's have a look. Which one am I going to choose first? I'll go Dmitry Medvedev. Tell me about going in completely cold. I have no idea who these people are whatsoever, what roles they currently have in the Kremlin. And depending on time, I might have a look at Nikolai. But tell me about Dmitry Medvedev. Tell me about Dmitry Medvedev. What do I need? What does the world, entertainment only, what does the world need to know about Dmitry Medvedev? Dmitry Medvedev. Dmitry Medvedev. Righty-ho. Come on down, let's have a look. Dmitry Medvedev. Right, looking after his own self-interests. So what he's done is under the shadow of the dragon, he's grabbed his cup and he's making away with it. So he is walking away from what is not serving him towards a new future. But it is about his own self-interests, challenged by new financial start. Is he an oligarch? I don't know who he is. He's okay, thank you guys, thank you. He's wanting to protect so Pentacles are about money, wealth, health, Mother Earth, and also security and or protection. So what he's wanting to do is set up so he's the one that's wanting to set up the shield to protect Russia. He's not the attacker. He's wanting to, so that financially protect Russia, but also, so he's the one working behind the scenes in regards to actually protecting Russia as it stands, or as it stood before the invasion. So he's the one that's working behind the scenes so that Russia, that there is no impingement into the Russia that was there before the invasion. Okay, but also financially trying to protect Russia. I have no idea who he is. Okay, there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes with this protection. He's almost like the apprentice. I don't think he's Toppish Dog. I'm suspecting Mikhail may be that, but he is assisting. Okay, he's doing a lot of work behind the scenes, so this is his role. Okay, we'll keep going. Was he an oligarch? This is independence, indolent, has a lot, he's gathered a lot around him that he doesn't need to actually take act, or this is in the past, didn't need to take action. So was he an oligarch who's been dragged into this for some reason? I don't know. Let's keep going. He is formulating a plan to make this happen. Judgment. There is this collective awakening. but also a call to arms. I'm really drawn, and I must admit I haven't really noticed it before, but in this card where my finger is there, one of these, I'm going to say Valkyries, is holding this shield. So it is a call to arms to protect the financial. I'm really getting a draw to it's his role to protect the financial institution of Russia. Okay, let's keep going. Externally, sword of truth. So this is externally to him. There is the truths are coming out, and he can't avoid them. The truths are being exposed for the world to see. In all of this is probably the lightest card I've seen. Internally for him, okay, full illumination. Okay, full illumination of his role in what is currently going on. Right, let's see where this goes. King of Swords as well, so we've got the Queen and the King. Hopes and fears. Yeah, his role is going to come out, and so this is the future, this is the here and now. His role in what is happening in Russia is going to be fully exposed and going to come out. He may even find himself under some sort of trial. Is he the one that's organising the funding for the Russian army? I know there are talks going on with Iran. I'll ask Pendulum in a second. Let's have a look. Keep going. The Hermit. I really think that once this war is over, you've got judgment. To the Queen and King of Swords. Full illumination. The Hermit. Investigation into what went on in Russia in the past. So this is the potential outcome. And cooperation. So these are partnerships and agreements. The seedy. Okay, this is the battle over. This is the battle between good and evil to protect what is precious. So that's going to be exposed about who was on what side and the manipulations that took place. And he's gotten the Wheel of Fortune. Them's on the top, and it's going to happen very quickly. So we've ended with 4 major arcana here. The messaging is going to come forward. It's going to be chaotic at first, but the messaging of what went on, this who was on what side protecting good and evil, who manipulated what, they're going to find karma coming and biting them on the bum, and it is going to happen very quickly. And then we have the 5th, Hanged Man. 5th major arcana finishing this. We've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 just in this particular segment of the spread, this outcome. There's only 2 that aren't, and one's about the past relationships. It's very possible that he's going to be the sacrificial lamb in regards to the loss, the corruption, the corrupting that is leading to the waste of life. Okay. Base, reaping what you sow, and Dark Soul of the Night, I think, is, sorry, bumped the microphone, as Denise puts it, literally one step away from full ending. Okay. From total downfall. He's one step away from total downfall. Can I ask a question, please, guys? Can I ask a question? Is this Dmitry Medvedev, is he organising the financing of, and yeah, very definite yes. Can I ask a question? Is he the one negotiating with the likes of Iran? for military supplies? Is he the one that's and selling the... Okay. It's not answering. No, it's not Iran. Is he the one that is negotiating the sale of fossil fuels to keep funding this? And that's a yes. Okay. This might go for a little longer than I intended. I thought it was just going to be a quick pendulum yes, no. But I want to now have a look at who is the other one. Mikhail Mishushkin. Anyhow, I've got it written down there. The guides know who I'm talking about, and as I said, I do apologise for butchering the pronunciation. Mikhail Mishushkin. Let's have a look. Tell me about this Mikhail in regards to his role in the Kremlin at this time. Too much fell out there. Tell me about Mikhail Mishushkin and his role in the Kremlin at this time. Mikhail Mishushkin. Tell me about his role in the Kremlin. He is really Meister was determined that this card was going to come out again. It is going to be fully revealed about who... It was going to be fully revealed about who was responsible for the She's usually a compassionate queen, but I'm seeing this domestic security. He is in the government. He is one of the lawmakers. Because I've got two queens, he may be a softer figure, perhaps, not sure. However, he's also gotten the 9 of Swords. I'll just keep shuffling and see what it really has. And then I might just draw a couple of cards for... Who was it? Nikolai. But I'm looking at Mikhail Mishushkin. Tell me about Mikhail. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, 7 of Cups. This is all about choices that need to be made. It is about the start of something new and having to make a choice. And the choices on offer here are strength, world, power, money, possessions, you name it. But they're not good choices. So, okay, this is the here and now. He's actually at a stage that he needs to make. It's a new decision about these choices. Okay, crossed by the King of Pentacles. Challenged by the King of Pentacles. The oligarchs. The oligarchs, they're forcing him to make a decision. I don't know what his role is in the Kremlin, but those with the money and the power are forcing him to make some choices. Base of his reading is the 7 of Swords, and he is in a situation of he is determined to win at all cost. I think he's the main instigator of all this. In the background, boundaries been set. So he has set these boundaries and he's determined to win at all cost. However, he's been put in a position where he has to make a choice. 5 of Wands. I think he's got rebellion happening within his ranks. I think entertainment only, but I think he was the top dog, but he has reached this position where there is backlash against what's going on, and there are more moderates coming forward. in the immediate future. There are those that actually want to go to the table and negotiate a peace. And that's in the near future. Externally, for him, defeat, wounded in battle, forced to retreat. And I'm really picturing that it's him in this entertainment only, don't shoot the messenger, that it's him that's in this vessel that has been set alight. I'm wondering whether he's going to be taken out from within. I'm not feeling good energy about this. Internally, the world ending. Things are wrapping up and coming to an end. And the ogre is disintegrating. The giant that was Russia is becoming... Okay, thanks guys. The giant that was Russia internally, and this Mikhail as the giant that he was in the Kremlin is... I'm really... If you think of Indiana Jones in the cave when they opened the ark and everybody just melted into dust, that's what I'm getting from that particular card. And it is an ending card. It is the last card in the major arcana. Hopes and fears, strength coming forward. This is what is hoped, but he fears this strength, this compassionate strength. Compassionate strength. And that's what he actually fears. Okay, outcome. For this Mikhail Mishushin, right? A new beginning. Once this process has gone through, there will be a new beginning. The pact with the devil is what I'm being told, and complete and utter downfall as the truth comes out. Financially, his pact with the devil is going to lead to his complete and utter downfall as the truth comes out and he faces judgment. I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. You saw me. Judgment, investigation, and he's going to be the sacrifice. Nothing on the bottom there. Okay, right. Didn't tell me terribly much except that he's not in a good position at the moment. He is in a position where he has to make a choice. That he has to make a choice. And it's being challenged by, it wasn't the oligarchs, that King of Pentacles was in fact him. And he's sitting on the throne with the power. Okay, thank you guys. Right, quick look at Nikolai Patrushev, Nikolai. Quick look at Nikolai. Just a couple of cards because he wasn't a major player, but he was somehow... Thank you. He too is at a point of choice where he has to actually make a choice. A new choice has to be made about who he's going to partner with. I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to keep his whatever intact. He's at a position of choice that he needs to partner. There will be full illumination about what went on in Russia, but he's going to be able to keep his independence in the face of, we have this defeat and we have this win at all costs. So I think Nikolai he's an outlier, but he's going to escape the wrath. Okay, that's more than enough on that. Please take it as you will. Time will tell. Thank you for joining me. As I said, oh sorry, a bit noisy there. Don't shoot the messenger. Entertainment only. Love to you all. Look after yourselves. Bye bye.